Should we not aspire to a nation where we are all equals?
Hamilton, of course we shall strive for a nation where all men are equal.
And yet, one who owns slaves speaks.
Yet indeed, they are granted equality in adding seats to the House of Representatives, though it is understood that they represent my own interests.
The notion of using slaves as a way to add to the population in your states is not in line with the principle of our founding documents.
I'm quite fond of the notion. All men equal under God in the eyes of the world.
I believe we shall maintain a separation between God and state.
This is utterly unjust. How can one consider a slave as an equal?
Because they are men, after all.
Should we not also consider the women?
Such a notion is preposterous. I may allow my wife to knit a flag, but there is no conceivable way she shall have a say in the selection of a temporary king.
But what of those who identify as men?
Is it possible for them to do so?
Goodness gracious, Jefferson! I am ashamed to be associated with the practice of shagging slaves alongside you. We are endeavoring to establish a nation where all individuals have the right to freedom, including those with gender dysphoria. How could this fundamental principle escape your understanding?
I wasn't aware this was a matter for inquiry. Even if it were, how would I go about it? Branding tattoos of their preferred pronoun? Such a practice would be considered quite inhumane.
The practice of slavery is inhumane.
Cease your objections, Adams. You engage in the rotation of indentured servants. For all intents and purposes, your form of servitude is merely on lease until the arrival of the next shipment of immigrants.
At least our long-term indentured servants are integrated into our kin.